Hi ladies, so I wanted to go over 3 things with you today. 3 of my major makeup application tips. First thing I'll tell you right away, I have Glorious Primer and the Dainty Cream Shadow on my lids. That is all I have on, and moisturizer. First thing, 3D mascara. We all know we need that. Second thing is we're going to blend in all these different kind of sunspots and areas. I have that huge sunglasses line and I don't like showing that every day. So I use the Cream and Honey BB cream. Love them. Lastly, we're going to fill in my brows using Infatuated Matte Pigment, the liner shadow brush, the Lash Brow Brush, liner shadow brush. There we go. So the first thing I always start with is just the gel tube, and I'm just going to put that on. I apply facing down, and I just put that on like a thin coat of mascara. And as I'm doing that, I make sure to separate my lashes. So that's just the gel. You already can see lashes. I take the Glorious Primer next, and I apply that all over my face. Really, it makes the BB cream stay longer and have a much better finished look. The next thing I'm going to do, blending bud, and I start with the cream. I'm going to blend right through there, or dot right through there, and then here, kind of in a V pattern. Those are the 2 areas that most concern me. I'll get in there sometimes as well. Just leave that on. Grab my other blending bud and go straight to the Honey BB cream. So just apply a little on here. I'm going to dab that around my face. Now once I've gotten the majority of it off and on to my face, then I start blotting everywhere. And even blotting with that cream, because I'm going to blend that in. Not rubbing so much as blotting. And I always, after I do that, I've done that, for the most of my face, I grab a little tiny bit more of the honey, which is the perfect match for my skin. And I'm going to get in that area that I've already kind of creased in here. And I'm really just going to work on getting rid of, for the most part, the sunglasses line. So I've done that. Now I'm going to work on my brows. I've got this missing spot in my brow and it drives me batty. So I start off with the brow brush and I want to, tame them up a little bit. Give myself the essential line that I'm going to go for. Which already that looks so much better than just kind of the freakishly wild look I had going. Take the Infatuated and I just tap a little bit out onto the lid. Tap, tap. I use the liner brush. And I'm just going to line and fill that in. And it's a very, very outline. I'm not going to be super particular because I'll use the brush to blend it in from there. So we have that. They're pretty much full. And now I take that brush again. And I just kind of work on that. Usually giving a little more attention to that area that was bald before, but it has quite the finished look. So I'm going to go back to the 3D mascara and I'm going to finish up because I have that base coat of gel. Now I have the gel and the fiber. Gel tube is bigger than the fiber tube. I open them both so I can put them on easier. And again, I'm going to look down because I get better application when I do it this way. Really try and get that corner. Because if you can get those lashes long out there, you get the glam look. I like a little glam even during the day. Next, fibers. And then I go right back to gel. And notice I'm not using an extremely heavy hand. It's a really light hand. Look at, I have lashes. It's just one coat. I'm gonna go back to the other eye now. Fibers. Back to gel. Now you can stick with the one coat like this because look, I have lashes, I look pretty polished. You can go on and you can add 2 and 3 and 4 and you can really get as big of lashes as you want. I like for day-to-day use to be really light. So now I have a little surprise for you. We're gonna use bronzer. I love this beachfront bronzer in Malibu and it's just kind of a fun finish. So I take my brush, it's a matte and a shimmer, so I just get a little bit on there and I just hit the areas that sunshine hits. And I take it down into here so that everything blends. I have a finished look now. The only thing I have left to do is my lips, and we have to decide what we're gonna do still for that. But what do you think?